Welcome back inside the Alabama film room for week 12 of the college football season. I'm Lauren Sisler. This is John Parker Wilson. And we're taking a look back at Alabama's game. Big win against Mississippi State. And we got to look at Jalen Hurts. He's evolved as a quarterback, and something we saw more of in this particular game than we'd seen earlier in the season is him opening it up, throwing the ball downfield more. What was your assessment of his performance on Saturday?
I thought he played great. 28 for 37. Really, you could tell him come out, and this was a big emphasis for this game, was work on the passing game. Haven't done it that much this season, but came out against a good team. I mean, a week ago, Mississippi State beat the number 4 team in the country. So it's not like we were playing a cupcake game. Came out and really imposed our will on the other team. Like to see it from an offensive line aspect, but definitely Jalen Hurts. Throwing the ball, distributing to a lot of different people, going through his reads. Josh Jacobs caught a couple balls out of the backfield, but you could see him going through his reads, making good reads, protecting the ball. Had one miscommunication with the interception, but overall I think a really good day.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, 347 yards passing, 100 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns there. Taking a look at this first play, down the field, you know, we're used to seeing him throw out some of those short passes to the sideline, but down the middle of the field here to Calvin Ridley. Yeah,
great play right here. Does a good job of finding a wide open receiver across the middle. I love to see this play call. A boot action right here off of a play that we've been running. Look, the toss is becoming more involved in our offense, but does a good job. So right here on this read, any play you read right here, you're going to read the flat to this receiver's probably running a comeback and then across the middle. So really the third read, going through it, felt the open zone and the defense, delivered a nice ball, you know, guy in his face. This is what you want to see, the passing game evolving and take advantage of the middle of the field. Something we've been talking about. Why aren't we throwing an OJ? Why aren't we throwing in the middle of the field? Well, we did both things this week against Mississippi State, so really good job from the offense.
Okay, our next play that I want to take a look at and break this down with Jalen Hurts, the cross route here to Ardarius Stewart. What'd you see?
Yeah, this was a nice play. Another shot, another explosive play right here. Off of the speed sweep action, we've seen it many times. Does a good job of sitting in the pocket, and just look at this pocket from the offensive line. This is as good as it gets off the speed sweep, and then just a wall right here. Jalen Hurts sets up nicely. Once again, takes his time, doesn't rush it, and throws a strike. This was over 2 defenders, a touch ball on the sideline. We can see him faking right here, and then we'll see Calvin Ridley run the deep route. So that's his first read. It's covered. We'll see the safety takes it away, and now he's reading this linebacker. Does he throw the crossing route or does he throw the swing route to the running back? Great read, sees the depth of the linebacker, isn't too deep, could throw a good strike to Ardarius.
Okay, Ardarius Stewart also setting up for a pretty outstanding touchdown here, threading the needle, going into coverage once again here against Mississippi State.
Yeah, so another read, a read opportunity from Jalen where he's having to read the defense. And he's going to see that it's cover 4. So these 2 safeties are really out of position. They're outside of the hashes, and we know the college hashes are extremely wide. But as wide as they are, he's going to see Ardarius come across the middle and deliver a nice ball in the second window. And you'll see on the end zone cut where we talk about second window, you'll see the linebacker right here get in his way. So you see 46 is going to be in the first window. Jalen wants to throw it in the first window right off the break. 46 is in his way, so he takes his time. Hitches. You can see him looking at it, does a little pump fake, lets him get the second window, throws a strike for a touchdown. This is a good throw and catch from a young quarterback.
All right, John Parker, obviously we saw some new things from Jalen Hurts, but also going back to the jet sweep that has worked really well for Alabama this season, which obviously set up 2 scoring opportunities for this team.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of plays, a lot of misdirection, a lot of play action. Just basically our whole offense is the misdirection of the gun. This play right here, touchdown pass to Calvin Ridley is no difference. We'll see him coming under the line. So is he going to catch the ball? We're going to toss it to him. Is our number 1 back in the backfield, Damian Harris, going to get the ball? If you're these linebackers in this safety, there's 3 people that can, or there's 4 things that can happen. Damian can get it. We can give it to Calvin on the toss. We can throw it, or Jalen can run it. So there's a lot going on, and that's why this misdirection, I think, is so it's so tough on the defense. And right now, Mississippi State's playing man coverage. So this safety, I just want you to watch him right here. This safety is responsible for Calvin one-on-one. So it's his man. And you can see him come right here, and Calvin walks in because the safety has no idea what he's doing. And it's just, I think it's the evolution of our offense. And we've talked about playing a chess game all year long. Well, this is it. His defender is 10, 15 yards away and really is in no position to defend the play. Good job by Lane Kiffin dialing up, and a good job by Jalen delivering a good ball over a defender. I mean, that's a touch ball. That's something that you have to practice, and obviously he's doing a really good job at it. And this next play, this was 12 minutes left to go in the second quarter. We'll call it a touchdown pass, and we're going to get credit for a touchdown pass, which I love as a quarterback. This should be 70 extra yards.
Bump up those stats, baby.
Bump up the stats. Offensive line, once again, is just dominating. I want you to watch Cam Robinson, the left tackle. He's going to get downfield, and he's going to be 10 yards down the field before anybody else is getting down there, but just gives the ball to Ardarius, letting the guy play fast. Here, Cam right here, looking for somebody to line up in a block. Ardarius just doing a good job of running, cutting back, and then just outrunning the defense. You see him right here when he scores. He does the little runners breaking the tape. The guy has obviously run 100 meters before because he's one of the fastest guys out here. But this end zone copy, just look at the big guys getting off, finding guys to block. OJ had a great game receiving the ball, did a lot of different things, cross the middle, one-on-ones, but continues to excel right here in the run game. And this is why he'll be such a high draft pick next year. But Ardarius is just outrunning everybody. Our athletes are better than yours, and I think the score definitely reflected that at the end of the game.
And John Parker, you said it there, our athletes are better than yours. That's why Alabama's ranked at the top in the college football playoff, #1 team in the country right now. What sets them apart when you look at the entire landscape of the college football playoff right now?
So I think they do have good athletes, and obviously the recruiting classes are top of the country every year. That's you can't argue that, but I think it's the mindset. I think it's going in and getting better every week. I think each week, from even the first USC game to now, we're getting better. Offense is adapting, they're changing. This week, an emphasis was to work on the passing game. Well, we came out and did that. Jalen Hurts had a great day, 4 touchdowns, taking care of the ball, distributing it to a lot of different people, getting better on defense. The guys are just, I think the secondary has improved dramatically also. They're getting better. I think the whole defense is playing well. So I think each week we're getting better, and I think as an Alabama fan, that's what you'd like to see us. Yeah, we're good. We've been playing good. We're the #1 team in the country, but they're not settling for just being #1. You can see them striving to get better each week.